So the way we're planning on doing this is we're actually going to watch the video that we already edited, or I already edited, and we're going to talk about what we were going through, what you were going through, because I really didn't do anything. I was just a bystander, I guess. You were doing all the work. Leading up to giving birth, Kristie's water broke, and I wanted her to talk about what happened, what were you doing?
I was peeing. So I actually had no idea really if my water broke.
Right.
I just got up off the couch, did not break, and then
On a regular day.
Yeah. And then I was trying to figure out why I kept peeing. And then finally I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think this is my water. I was expecting it to be like the TV shows where it's this like giant burst of water. That didn't happen. So we ended up going to the hospital and they had to confirm that my water broke. I was having 0 contractions, like literally nothing.
So I guess that's what made it weird, because the drive was like an hour long.
And I was just hanging out. We stopped for food, just hanging out. So I was having no contractions, and they actually had to do an induction because I ended up having to go on Pitocin anyways, even though my water broke on its own, which is normal, I guess. Not normal, but common. Can I help you?
No. How do you feel?
I feel wet and uncomfortable.
How do you feel, Mama?
Tired.
Just tired?
I am starting to contract a little bit though, but they're just really tiny.
You gotta breathe.
So we started the Pitocin process, didn't really feel anything. I think I got up to like a 6 or an 8 on the Pitocin.
Right. Before
I actually started having contractions that I couldn't talk through. From that point, I asked for the laughing gas, the nitrous gas, the laughing gas.
The mask that was on your face.
It is not laughing gas, like haha gas. It is like loopy gas. Like you can't, like you just feel super, super delayed. So like the pain is still there, but by the time the pain gets to your brain, it goes away. It's kind of the best way I could describe it. You're still completely conscious. You're still completely aware of what's going on. It's just very slow. In that last section of the video, in my brain, was telling Adrian, hey, I'm about to throw up. Hey, I need the bag. I'm gonna throw up. And I remember vividly telling him. When I watched the video back, none of that happened at all.
It was more of like I heard it coming up and I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna choke. So then I had to like...
He had to turn me over because I also couldn't really like... Move quick enough to not choke.
Yeah.
At that point in the video, I think I was 6 centimeters dilated. I had thought, because of the amount of pain I was in, I was pretty sure I was gonna be like 8 centimeters. And they told me I was 6. And so that is when I requested the epidural. It was like 1 a.m., I think. I got the epidural like 1.
No, it's 12.
It was close or something.
It was close to 1, but it was 12 something.
It was definitely after midnight, and that's when I was like, okay, we're not even close enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the epidural.
A lot of times, I know with Kristie, they think that it's not failing. Medicine has evolved to a point that it allows you not to feel as much pain. It allows you to experience a wonderful birth without like dreading it, right?
Yeah. And a lot of the stigma with epidurals is like the needle is huge and it's terrifying and first of all, you don't have to look at it. I basically tell them, don't tell me what you're doing. Don't tell me anything. But it's also not this straightforward needle like it is on, like if you're scrolling through social media and they're like, this is the needle your mom had to take, da 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 da. It's not a straightforward metal needle rod in your spine. It's basically a catheter, so you don't actually, you feel pressure, but you don't feel pain. But I had an epidural for both, and I would do it again.
I don't think you regret it. I think
I don't regret
if anything, it calmed you down a lot. Like she can still function mentally, I think.
Yeah, you just don't want to hit the button 100,000 times.
Correct, which
I didn't hit the button at all this time.
Yeah, I think with Angela, you hit it a couple times.
I hit it 2 times.
And then
2, maybe 3 at most times.
And then with baby Drew, I don't think you even hit it once.
I don't think I even saw the button.
I don't even think they mentioned
I don't think they even gave me the button.
So she was on, like just a first, is it like a first dosage kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it gives you, like it keeps it in your system because the second they take it out, it stops.
Right.
But like you can up it.
My other question, and then I'll talk about my experience as a dad. I don't know if any dads are out there watching, but my experience as a dad and the first time and what I did differently this time. I think both times I tried to do my part both times.
I don't remember the first time.
I know, and that's also why we recorded it, just so we can remember. I mean, I remembered a lot of it because I think
I only remember the SEAL Team 6. That's all I remember.
We'll talk about the first time in another video, but that's a funny story. But
it's not funny.
It was funny. Your nurse experience, what they did to comfort you, and then talk about like anything that I did to comfort you or that helped you through certain things.
It's more of like a mentality thing. Like it's not like you have an option to just like not have the baby. Like you have to have a mentality of like getting through to the end of it. I think your biggest part in it was holding the gas mask on me. I think that was your biggest part. I had a movie playing to try to like keep my brain going so I wouldn't like zone out too much on the laughing gas. But then once my body was contracting enough, I was like, okay, this will keep me focused enough. The frustrating part was I was telling the nurses the laughing gas isn't working. They were like, no, it's a new machine. You're just not feeling it yet. And I was like, no, I'm telling you it's not working. That was kind of frustrating. Lo and behold, the gas was out. So I was just sucking air through a hose.
Well, isn't it like oxygen and...
It's mixed, but the gas was out. So I was just getting like straight oxygen. straight
up energy, I guess.
And I was like, sure. Then helping me wheel my IV caddy to the bathroom to pee 20,000 times because I was on an IV, which everybody is, you're on an IV drip, but that's really annoying.
Yeah. All right, so my experience as a dad in this situation, when you're going into it, it's really, because as a guy, you're not really doing anything. You're just, trying to have her breathe because they'll forget to breathe. So like in the videos, you'll hear me say, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe.
I am not good at breathing through pain, breathing through workouts, breathing through anything. I hold my breath. If
I don't tell her to breathe, she'll hold her breath and like pass out. Like just reminding her, hey, just breathe. Another thing is don't strain because, they were saying like straining will put a strain on the baby as well. So like she does this thing.
Which is so funny to say to somebody that's like in active
I know. I try to do it like lovingly.
No, the nurses, they were like, calm down. And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get right on that.
I tried doing it to where it's like funny, but also like, baby, you gotta relax a little bit. So like one of the things she does is like when she's in pain, she like, I don't even know how to do it. She scrunches her, right here. So I would like tap it, I'd be like, baby, come on.
You feel like you're like a fish in a fish
in a fish glass. So that's one of the things I tried doing.
Some people don't want to be touched during labor though. Like some people don't want you near them. I feel like for him to like tap me and like do all that, it kind of like brought me out of the trance of being in pain, I guess.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You get so focused on trying to like
not focus on the pain.
Yeah, like it actually in a good way bothered me, so I would get mad at that as opposed to level 8 contraction
Yeah.
that was happening.
Another thing that I try to do is like I would rub her back. Like later on in the video, you'll see like I rubbed her back, I rubbed her arm.
When it like calmed down with ice, that was really helpful.
Yeah, they allowed you to eat ice. I think last time they didn't allow you to do anything like that.
Because I think last time I was so borderline C-section, they didn't want to. Like they were really, really strict about it.
Right. Yeah, but like the entire time.
So baby boy is waking up from a nap right now. So we're gonna grab him, let him be calm in here, as opposed to fussing alone in there.
As a guy, again, you're just wanting to support your wife, your significant other, as much as possible. I can't tell you how many ice runs I went on. So many. Just ice.
It was just a
ice.
few.
It was at least 20.
It was not 20.
It was 20 just in that first day. Yes, I promise you.
No way.
But it was a lot. But I didn't stop you.
Probably
It's
like
just
5
ice.
or 6.
No. So I was in the labor and delivery area, and I was just walking around getting ice back and forth, saying hi to nurses back and forth. But yeah, and then the next thing we're gonna watch is like how everything changed from 6 centimeters to like 9 to like 10, and like contractions started happening more frequently and more closer together.
In my brain, these were completely consistent. Like I don't remember not having a contraction.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like there was always this low idle, and then it would just get bad. But
No.
like I don't remember being
That first
like-
part you were irregular, and that's what you're thinking
Oh,
about.
that's right.
And then later on, it starts getting more consistent.
That's right. Medically, I am convinced they turned off the Pitocin.
But then, at that point,
I'm convinced because there is no way. Because I was aware, I was like everything.
right.
Like I'm convinced they turned off the Pitocin, because I was staying like right at like 6 centimeters.
At that point, you didn't get the epidural yet.
Not yet. No,
'Cause-
that was when I requested it.
Because the epidural is when you start,
Hi.
you were laying down and you weren't able to get up out of the bed.
You can't move. Yeah.
Right.
They were telling me that the baby wasn't.
Dropping.
He wasn't descending
Mhm.
enough. Hello. And so they were telling me, you gotta sit up, you gotta get on the birthing ball, which I said I definitely didn't want to do. Kept saying like I don't know if I want to do that because I'm scared that I'll progress and then I'm gonna have to push and I can't get back on the bed. And just a lot of like fear that it was gonna happen really, really fast, which like it literally he didn't come for like 6 more hours. I went on to the birthing ball, which is kind of like the end of that video.
They came in, they rechecked you.
I think I went up to a 7. That's when I got the epidural.
Do you remember much from the epidural?
Yeah, they were telling me to stop making jokes again because I was making the anesthesiologist like laugh, and they were like, "You don't want him laughing while he's doing this on your back." And I was like, "Well, I'm panicking, so."
Yeah, she does this thing where when she gets nervous, she starts like cracking jokes. It's one of her
babbling, cracking jokes.
yeah, it's one of her safety protective mechanisms that she does. But yeah, that's what it is.
Is that what a protective mechanism?
Or defensive, I guess. Mind you, at this time they don't allow the husbands or anybody to be in the same room when they're doing the epidural. The why, I think I googled it, is because I'm not sterile.
They don't have you like scrubbed in, basically.
Yeah, they don't want me passing out. They don't want me to distract her. And there's like a bunch of other things. Like if you Google, that's kind of why. I had to exit the room. I had to exit into the lobby, actually.
Oh, they took you all the way out?
Yes, which doesn't make sense because like last time I wasn't in the lobby. I was just
in the
sitting,
hallway.
Yeah, I was in the hallway. And they're like, yeah, you can't, because I was waiting in the hallway, and they were like, yeah, you gotta go to the lobby. So I was like, okay. And it was a good like 20 minutes. They came out, called me back in the room. So she was exhausted, and then
they were like, get some sleep, click the lights and just leave. Like, they just like disappeared.
I think I slept for a little bit, and then I woke up, and I don't remember much of me waking up till when the actual birth started happening, because it wasn't as shocking as the first time. But this time around, like I was up for a little bit, and then like you started feeling like
pressure,
like something's happening. They came in, they checked you, and nothing was progressed.
So when you get an epidural, they put a catheter in. Because you can't get up to use the bathroom anymore. And I kept feeling like the catheter was like falling out, which isn't a thing, but that's what it felt like. And so I kept calling them, and they were basically telling me like, oh, it's just the baby dropping, which was good. It just felt really weird.
Right.
But once that
was at 8 centimeters.
Feeling changed, I could feel his head officially dropping. So that's when I called them, and they're like, you're at 9, you're almost there. My body, before I was at 10, wanted me to start pushing. Everything in your body, mind, and soul is telling you, like, push the baby out.
I didn't get any of that on video because, like, I was more so focused on you.
It kind of happened really fast.
Because, like, from the point of 9 centimeters, or 8 or 9 centimeters, I don't remember, that was the doctor, or the nurses coming in, and I think someone checked.
They're like, you have time, and I was like, no, I don't.
So yeah, they were like, yeah, you're good. You know, in the next few hours, you're gonna have the baby.
It was like 20 minutes.
And then 10-20 minutes, Kristie's looking at me like, the baby's pushing, and I'm like, what? So during that time, one of the things that, you know, I like to do, or I like to do, is like I was close to her, like probably like head on her pillow, like next to her face, just like rubbing her, just making sure she's like trying to go through it with her, but like I can't experience what she's experiencing, trying to be there for her. So then baby pops out, full head of hair, which we actually didn't know this time around.
We didn't know this one, yeah. We never saw it on the ultrasound.
So exactly the amount of hair he has now is kind of what he was born with. They put him on her chest and they wiped him down and everything. I didn't cut the umbilical cord because for me, like, I'm so nervous in that moment. Like, I don't want to mess up. Let me know if other dads experience that. I just don't want anything to go wrong. So like, I'm like, you're a doctor, you do the medical stuff, and I will support my wife and get her through. After the baby's born, you know, they clamp, put the baby over to the warming station, I guess. Warming station?
Yeah.
And then Kristie has to kind of do another push out the placenta.
Yeah. Which honestly is like the best feeling. I don't feel like this is like a common opinion based on how the doctor reacted.
Really?
When I said that. I remember with my first one, when I delivered the placenta, I was like, that was the best feeling ever. Like, it was like instant relief.
Right.
So I told her, I was like, this is what I've been waiting for the whole time. And she was like, not the baby. And I was like, well, yeah, but like this feeling of like immediate relief. She's like, I never hear that. And I was like, oh, well, that's how I feel.
The next footage you're gonna see is like after the birth, after they move us from labor and delivery to postpartum, the postpartum section. He's just chilling, and then Kristie's over there eating ice.
I'm eating ice cubes like cereal.
I want you to remember what you ate, what you were watching. I don't know, what is this? What is Medley Men?
No, I'll give you half right.
Does he need to eat?
Huh?
Does he need to eat or no?
Yeah. I mean, is he moving at all or no?
Yeah.
I can't see him moving.
He's definitely asleep, though.
Hi, Baba. Hey, Andrew.
You okay? You? Okay.
Just tell him I'm not really doing
That's right. At least you're standing. Most other people can't even stand.
I'm standing on this. Walking.
Bless you.
Are you recording? I feel like I'm not supposed to do this. This comes out, right? Am I supposed to be keeping it in this?
Keep it in this? In this? Yeah. You're saying like store him? Like, not store him is crazy. Like, having him stay in here?
You want to start calling people that didn't know we were pregnant?
Who?
I kind of want to call Regine.
Oh, she doesn't know?
No.
Sure. Let's do it.
FaceTime her. Jajari? Jajari. Jajari! No, he's awake. You're fine.
Oh my gosh, how are you feeling?
I feel good. This one's a lot better.
Good. It's not as shocking or jarring to the system.
No, yeah, right? I think that's fine. I can't see, so I don't know.
That's perfect, because you need to be looking here.
Just say first video.
Okay, this
It's
is our
not
first.
back. We never vlogged.
We kind of did.
We put 2 videos up. No.
And today's video, we're gonna be going over the birth of our newborn. Don't look at me, because that is weird. Look at the camera. So today's our first. I don't want to say howdy because you make it weird when I say howdy.
Because howdy, we're not in Texas.